back, everybody. ProSpartanGamer with my Leonadis Rebirth of a Legend series on PES 2015. This is episode 12. If you remember, we've moved to Italian football from Brazilian football, and we are at Parma. They're not having the best of seasons at the moment, just like they're not in real life. Manager trust level is up really high. We're on 87. And the next game in Serie A, which is match day 3, is against Inter Milan, which unfortunately we've only got on the bench on in this game. But we're on a complete purple, as you can see from that graphic named on the subs bench, complete purple. So I'm not going to be too fussed if I don't get a run out in this one, as obviously he's not going to be in very good form, as he's on a complete downer, the big Leonadis. So as always, when we're on the bench, I'll give you half-time and full-time scores and any action if Leonadis is involved. I won't bore you with the stuff when he's not. So without further ado, let's crack on with this game against Inter Milan, and I will keep you informed of developments as and when they happen. Okay, so half-time, we haven't been involved, but Jonathan Biabani popped up with a goal after 32 minutes to put Parma in a lead here at Inter Milan in the San Siro, and gotta admit the stadium looks fantastic here, really does. Real picture on this year's PES, cracking stadium. Let's start the second half and see whether we're involved or not. Not expecting to be, actually, because they played pretty well in that first half with me sat on the bench. And no, we're not involved. So a good win for Parma. Leonadis came on for the last 2 minutes. It was pointless, really, him even coming on, so there was nothing to show. He didn't even get a kick on the ball. But a really, really good win here away to Inter Milan. There you see, he didn't even get given a rating because it was too late when he came on, so we're not even going to, well, I suppose it will go down as an appearance, but it's a bit of a joke if it does, because 85 minutes when he come on and he didn't even touch the ball. So Parma lifting up to 10th with that one. Early days, obviously, in the Serie A, but that's a good win over Inter Milan, as they had gone undefeated in their first 2 games with a perfect record. So surprise win for Parma away on their travels. 1 win, 1 draw and 1 loss so far. Let's crack on and see if we're going to feature in the next game. So there you can see appearances 3. Didn't even really play in that one, so I'm not quite sure how that works, but still not a bad record for a defensive midfielder. You know, 4 goals, 2 assists, 30 games, averaging 6.3. Reminder of his stats, there's a few lime greens on there now, only a couple yellows. Dribble speed might turn yellow soon, hopefully. As you can see, dribbling just about to go up to 73 there. Few others on the move. Still working on a few cards, and there's his graphic so far. So he is on the up. It's not such a dramatic up as you had on last year's Rebirth Become a Legend, which is probably a good thing, so I think it probably went up far too quick last year. So Lazio at home is the next game we've got, and we're picked in the starting lineup. So let's have a look where we are. We're in that defensive midfield position again, 72 rating, but we are on a bit of an up, so that's good. Happy with that. Highlights of this game to come. So, first action for a while then for Leo. What can he dish up today? Be looking for a decent performance, no doubt. First touch of the ballon de cleft, and spreads it, nice and simple. Gets it again, and he'll spread it again. Well intercepted, that's a big block there, that cross was coming in. Leonadis doing exactly what the manager wanted him to do there and breaking up play. Leonadis, a bit of time and space to have a look at and see what, survey it. Nice little dinky ball over the top. Oh, should have been a goal. Nearly a good setup from Leonadis. The break's on for them. Thunderous tackle. He somehow comes away with the ball. Then Leo trying to break up play here on the edge. Brilliant from Leonadis. Lovely. Oh, you going to get there? Unlucky. Done a silly jump in the air when he didn't need to. So half time comes, and I'd say Leonadis has had as good a game as any, and there's Matey. The Rats have been out again. They've chewed his head to nothing, almost there. Real bold patch on him. The Rats have had a good old session when he's been asleep. His pillow is absolutely rife with black hair in the morning, where the Rats have chewed it. Second half then, what can we dish up? Can we get a goal? Brilliant from Leonadis. Such driving vigour. Looking for the ball, unlucky. Unlucky. Chasing to get back, he's giving it his all. Certainly 100% of this man. Leo's been taken off then after 65 minutes. He shagged his lot. Hopefully we can hang on for at least a point, maybe turn it round and get a win. I'll give you the full-time score as and when it happens. So game has ended here in a goalless draw. Not many goals in these Italian games I don't fancy. Parma 0, Lazio 0. Decent 65 minutes from Leonadis without really created a couple chances in the first half. Parma, be disappointed not to have won this one at home, I'd have thought. But there you are. What sort of rating do we come away with? A 6.5. Again, one of the best players on our side. So nothing too shabby from Leo. That'll keep his average pretty consistent. I think he was averaging 6.3 before. And I imagine Parma will stay mid-table delights. So they are. Juventus, obviously, the star turning in Italian football. And they are top of the tree at the moment. Lazio, level on points, exactly the same record as us, so no surprise. And at the moment, Parma have only managed 1 goal in 4 games and 1 goal against. So, Christ, there's a lot of people falling asleep in the stands watching that. Absolute dire dog shit football at the moment. 1 goal in 4 and 1 against in 4. That's 3 0-0s. Nigh on or not quite, but it's been real dire shit. And there you see the average has gone up to 6.4. Are we involved in the next game? Did we do enough to get another gig against Cagliari? Yes, we did. Are we in the same position? Yes, we are. And we're in there with 2 reds. We are 72 in there, along with the 2 reds. And again, probably another one that Parma will probably be looking to get a result in, even though Cagliari are 3rd and had a good start to the season. We are up to 92 on the manager's trust level, so not quite up to the stage where Donadoni is letting us shag his misses, but getting there. Won't be too far away, I shouldn't have thought. Evening kick-off delight, rain pissing down. Leonadis, first touch in the middle, wants it back again, gets it. Likes to get hold of this ball early and have a feel the pressure of it. It's a man that likes to feel his balls, there's no doubt about it. They're big. They're like bloody watermelons, Leonadis' balls. Most ballsy person you know. And he breaks up play in the middle. And he waits. He's waiting for options. Where are they? There's none, so he's just kept the ball. Gets it back again on the drive. Got his wedge out. Oh, oh! Nearly dolloped it on his head. Gets it again. Gives it, wants it back. Oh, he had it then, I think. He had it back and he didn't know. Caught under his bloody girt size 14 canoes. Leonadis round the outside and he's tested the hands. Corner kick. Starting to buzz now, the big boy. referee. Leonadis will be in your face. An absolute disgraceful decision, that. No way that was a free kick. And the break's on. And the break is on. Leonadis! Ooh! Real scorcher. Had a good half there. A couple decent shots. Stung the hands of the opposing goalie. He knows he's been hit by a Leonadis rocket. And there he is talking to a couple going off. Get me the ball more. I'm the making the things. I'm the orchestra here. Good half from Parma. Unlucky not to be a goal up. Second half to come. Breaking up play again. Leonadis. And giving it simple. Getting it back. Then losing it. Brilliant tackle again. He's thrown himself about into some today. Crowd lifted by Leonadis' efforts. Leo's taken off again on 60 minutes. Thought he had another 10 in him, but the manager doesn't think so. So he's been taken off. Better game for Leonadis. Unlucky not to break his dead. Get a goal for Parma there. He hasn't struck one yet in proper football. It's going to be a tough 30 minutes, I think. Cagliari seem to be coming into the game a little bit more. So, believe it or not, you're not going to get too much money if you bet that was 0-0, because at the moment it's odds on that every game that Parma playing is going to finish 0-0. They're starting to get the mantle as the most boringest side in world football, that's for sure. Another 0-0, and the home fans really need waking up at the end of each game. Leonadis with an impressive 7.5 man of the match performance, even though he was taken off after the hour. That is head and shoulders above anybody else. He absolutely ran the show for 60 minutes. Unlucky not to get a goal. Probably his best performance in a Parma shirt to date. One more game in this episode, and then we will wrap it up and head on to episode 13. Let's see what's happening in the league table. Still mid-table delights, no doubt, with a 1 point. Hardly any goals in Italian football. There you see it. 2 on that page. And only 5 on that one. So 7 in the whole of the weekend's programme is pretty boring, dire dog. Now you see we are 11th, 6 points after 5 games, and still only the 1 goal. National squad announcement. There's no doubt that Leonadis is still in the national squad. He's played really well the last couple games for Greece. And there he is. There's a graphic to show the big boy included in the Greece squad. So there's obviously another international friendly coming up soon. We will wait and hold on for that one at some point in the future. There you see long range drive is about halfway through now. 5 appearances now so far for Parma. Annual salary is 679,000. Fair bit of money. He's obviously sending a little bit home to Sparta to support the village and his Queen Gorgu in Sparta, and all his dozens of bastard kids with all the women he shagged around Sparta, no doubt. He's obviously had to pay a hefty CSA bill for them, no doubt. Let's see what's coming up next. So away to Sampdoria, where Samuel Eto'o has just departed my beloved Everton and rigged up just before the transfer window. Wonder if anyone else is going to be coming in. Same position, in between the other two in midfield there. Lucas playing today though instead of Aqua. Let's see what we can do against the Sampdoria side with a few decent players. This ain't going to be an easy game here against Sampdoria, but the trust level's up to 95 now. So another evening kick-off tonight against Sampdoria. Leonadis probably pay for an hour again. It's only a couple days since he had the game against Cagliari, so probably going to be a bit heavy in the legs. Remember, he is only a youngster. He is only 17 years of age. We keep on thinking because he's got the big Spartan beard that stretches right across his face that he's a man. What a ball! Go on then, finish your breakfast! Finish your breakfast for an assist! Oh! Didn't that go over the line? Get Hawkeye on it. Must have been close. Little Dinky Dalton. No, sorry. Whole ball wasn't over the line. Lovely play from Leonadis early doors though. Nearly an assist for the big boy. Like, can he get his girt head on this? No. Leonadis! Oh, popped it up on his left. Don't know if he had more time or not, but he had an instant shot. It's a good effort. And then wins the ball and tries to put it down the line. What a start to this game. Leonadis again. Oh, another block shot. He started this game. They really are on the front foot, Parma, here against Sampdoria. Really are. Bundled over. We done well. And we're at 1-0. We finally scored a goal. And it's Jonathan Biabani again. His second of the season. He's the only man to score in a Parma shirt so far this season. Leonadis shares in an embrace. Not a lot to do, Leo, really. Fell over in the move and the ball broke kindly. Here he is. Beat one player. Broke kindly there. After he was bundled off the ball. And Biabani with a nice finish. With his left. Great half. And Leonadis has been right on the front foot. He's pushed up into more of an attacking midfielder role here because they really have been on top, Parma. Now, unlucky is not more than one. Don't know how much of the second half here play, but it's been all Parma. Sampdoria haven't had an answer to it. You pick that one up as well. Lovely turn. Leonadis! Oh, I thought that was it. I thought that was his first goal in Italian football. He really did. The way he burst into the box. Good fun on it. He should have tried to go on across the keeper. We'd get one soon. Good header! Oh, just wide from the big Spartan. Got his big head on it. Bit of a loopy dooper. Just wide. Leonadis making things happen. On a good away day so far for Parma. Sampdoria with an equaliser out of nowhere, really. And it's levelled up a game that Parma should have been out of sight. Bit of space to run into again. Spots the runner. Leonadis has now played 75 minutes. Here he is, still going strong. Lovely layoff. Oh, wouldn't break for him, unlucky. Another marauding run. I think he's out on his feet though now. This youngster's labouring. He's going to have a job to get back. Perhaps you don't need to get back, Leonadis. Oh, when will the net burst for him in Italian football? Oh, what a chance. He's had a few in this game. Really has. 82 minutes. He's playing the full 90. Don't expect him to play the next game. Gonna need a few ice baths after this bad boy. Absolutely dead on his feet. Leonadis! He's done it! He's done it! He's won the game for Parma with such a composed finish. And it's Leonadis' first goal in Italian football for Parma, and he kisses the badge. He's loving it. The fans are loving it. There's people in the crowd with Leonadis on the back of their shirts. He is a cult hero here already because of the full-blooded gore he puts into each game. Every sinew to sweat from his body is put into this Spartan, this Parma shirt. Gambled on it. Got the lucky break this time. Pressure was on. Had to finish it. And he did. And then some. Hero of the day. Leonadis the Greek. What a finish. Composure in the box from the 17-year-old. Great way to finish episode 12. With a win and 2 goals in a game for Parma, and Leonadis getting Here he is again. Just taking the heat out of the game. We've won this. Keep ball. There it is! They've won again. And they've scored 2 goals in the game for the first time this season. And it's Leonadis' goal that's won it. And I reckon that might be an 8. He was that good in that game. I reckon he might get an 8. He does get an 8. And 8s don't come very cheap on PES, let me tell you. Fantastic performance from the young Spartan warrior Leonadis. That should lift Parma at the table a little bit as well. Good win away at Sampdoria. Up to 9th. And 6 games into the season now. 9 points on the board. So doing better than Parma in real life anyway. Let's have a look at his stats. And there it is, like a beacon. Glowing. Goal number 1 in season 2 for Leo. 6.8 rating. Really good rating that. Now in Italian football. His 5th goal in 33 appearances, and a very good way to wrap up episode 12. And what a good one it's been. He's starting to stamp his authority with the Parma manager, and he's starting to stamp his authority with all these Italians coming to watch. Great stuff, Leo. Great stuff. The Pro Spartan Gamer is out. Thanks for viewing, guys and girls. Catch you very soon.